It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Ravens and the Dolphins, just ahead on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
And even though they lost last week, I don't know how much blame you can put on him. They had no answers for him defensively, and his stat line certainly reflected it. Unfortunately, as good as he was, it wasn't enough to lead the team to victory. And after talking to him all week, that's exactly where all of his focus lies. He says, we need to put that offensive performance from last week together in all three phases. If they can do that, and he can keep up.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. But it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory, but with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. If those fall into the wrong hands, that game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. Throwing is Tua. Well, that is a fitting end to this drive. Nothing works. He loses yardage on 3rd down. Here comes 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now he's free at the 35. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Achane. the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. From the gun, here's Tua. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Hill brought in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, his defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. They'll run it with Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. A give left side for Mitchell. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll motion over Flowers. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Jackson. That is caught by Chark. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. One quarter in the books. 21-0. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it. And the Ravens are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this time he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Here's Tungo Vailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Jackson now. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Go. Hey, report.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Mostert now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
TX.
A shotgun snap for 2. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
All right, come on.
Here's Tagovailoa. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's 2. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Here's Jake Bailey now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Williams in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get about 5. Second down, Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Mostert now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now it's 2, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Hill brought in motion. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. 3rd and long. To throw is Tua. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This is Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. We're going to go right back to Henry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Mostert now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Tua. This one complete to Washington. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Throwing on 3rd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Ravens use their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Ravens offense, and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins cut into the lead a little bit.
Dolphins 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Mostert now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. To throw is Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hot. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, hey.
They'll go with him again. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he's going nowhere on this one, met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
4th down. Jackson. To the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Mostert now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now, Tua and the Miami. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
44. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tungovac. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 3rd.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Now, fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Automatic 1st down. DC, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Hey, shot. Hey, come on.
A tight end in motion now.
Sit on.
There's a give. Heading right. It's Henry. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
DC, ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson. That is caught by the tight end. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Baltimore. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball to maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
Mostert now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Tua going to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins cut into the lead a little bit. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Pass brought in by Chark, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's 2. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Ravens offense. And they're... On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much. Second and long coming up. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down. What can they do here on third down and 7? Jackson looking to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That is brought in. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore. And with that, NFL history. That's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to go now to begin this fourth quarter. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Third and long. And here's Tua. High throw, but it's reeled in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. And now here comes the punt team. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap for Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third down, 3 to go.
All right, come on.
To the air again, Tunga Vailoa. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready, set.
Throwing again, it's Tua. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Again, it's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua to throw again. To the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Dolphins 35.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Defense.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Now Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. His throw left side is complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Got a man left side. It's caught. Down the sideline. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's 2. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Right here.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Throwing is Tua. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins cut into the lead a little bit. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Can you believe this performance? That is his 9th touchdown of the game. Extra point try now for Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
44. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this one out to his fullback.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
All right. Help.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Coming free is Chark. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
No, we changed it. It's not. Sit on.
Now, Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield, but when you have a pass rush like this...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Tunga Vailoa. That is incomplete. Here we go. There goes what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates